Hello students, hope you all are doing great. This is your Prasanna ma'am from NEET World. Here we are going to discuss match the following questions from the chapter biological classification. So if you look into the first question where he has given us the group, example and characteristics and asking us to find out the correct combination of the option. Okay. So if we recall all the classes of fungi, we have studied, right? We have 4 classes of fungi. What are they beta? Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes and Deuteromycetes. What are the examples of Phycomycetes? I gave a mnemonic also, that is RAM, right? Rhizopus, albugo, and mucor. Rhizopus, albugo and mucor. These are the examples of Phycomycetes. Yes, albugo is an example. And what characteristic did he say for Phycomycetes? Septate dikaryotic phase. Wrong. Septate dikaryotic phase you will see only in the Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes. Ascomycetes and what beta? Basidiomycetes. Clear ma? Next. Phycomycetes, yes, mucor is the example. Mycelium is aseptate and cenocytic or multinucleated condition is seen because of the absence of septa. Ascomycetes example Penicillium. Yes, what mnemonic did I give you for Ascomycetes? Nice pet, or instead of E I am keeping A. Nice pet, instead of E I am keeping A. So what examples we have? Neurospora, yeast, claviceps, penicillium which is used as antibiotic, penicillium, next aspergillus, morels and truffles. T, right? Morels and truffles. Clear beta? You can remember this as such. So yes, Penicillium is an example for Ascomycetes. They are aseptate and branched. He is saying wrong. They are septate and branched. They are what? Septate and branch. So yes, this statement is wrong. Next, Basidiomycetes example is agaricus. How you can remember like Basidiomycetes examples? A pulp, wherein A is agaricus, here P Puccinia, U for Eustylago, L Lycoperdon, Lycoperdon, and P Polyporus. So you look into the example. Agaricus, yes, this is correct. Mycelium is branched and septate. True. The mycelium of Basidiomycetes is branched and septate. One more class which is not given in this option, let us also recall that. That is Deuteromycetes. What is that meta? Deuteromycetes. And the mnemonic you can remember it as CAT, which means coletotrichum. Alternaria and trichoderma. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of it beta. Now you tell me what is the correct option. 2 and 4. So it is option B. You have to remember all the examples of 4 classes which are very important from fungi. Clear? So with this mnemonics you can remember. If you have any better mnemonics than this, you can also follow that. Clear beta? Next. Which of the following questions is incorrectly distinguishes the kingdom Monera and Protista? So if you look into it, Monera includes unicellular prokaryotes, correct. Protista includes multicellular eukaryotes, he is saying, which is wrong. Protista includes all the unicellular eukaryotes, wherein in Protista we have three types: plant-like protists. What do we have, ma? Plant-like protists, fungi-like protists, and animal-like protists. And what, ma? Animal-like protists. Under plant-like protists we have chrysophytes, dinoflagellates and euglenoids. Fungi-like we have slime molds. Animal-like we have amoeboid protozoans, flagellated protozoans, ciliated and sporozoans. So, what is the next point he is giving? First is wrong. Membrane bound cell organelles are absent, correct with respect to Monera. Membrane bound cell organelles are present, true. Cell wall when present is made up of peptidoglycan, correct. Cell wall if present contains cellulose. In which type of protist, ma? In plant like protist the cell wall is made up of cellulose, correct, true. Next, flagella are present in some organisms. What will be the microtubular organization? Here it is 9 plus 0. It is what, ma? 9 plus 0 microtubular organization is seen in a prokaryotic cell or in the monerans, okay, for flagella. Flagella and cilia are present in some members, true. Flagellated protozoans, ciliated protozoans comes under protista. Here for flagella and cilia, the microtubular arrangement will be 9 plus 2. So, this is also true. What is the incorrect statement? Always look into the question whether he is asking you correct statement or incorrect statement, then only go for choosing the option. So, here our answer will be A, because protist does not include multicellular eukaryotes, they include only unicellular eukaryotes, which means nucleus should be membrane bound and they should possess membrane bound cell organelles. Clear, beta? Next question. So, here if you see the table which is most important for 5 kingdom system of classification, which says about 5 kingdom system of classification, very important, you have to fix it in your mind. The cell type of Monera 1 will be prokaryotic cell, it is prokaryotic cell, and yes, cell wall is present. If you look 3, nuclear membrane is present in Animalia, present in the cells of Animalia kingdom. Organization, body organization in fungi will be multicellular body organization, multicellular. So, now you look into the options. 1 is prokaryote, 2 the cell wall is present, 3 nuclear membrane is present, 4 body organization is multicellular. Then what will be our option? Option 2 is the correct answer. Next question, ma. Match column 1 and column 2, he is saying yes. A, chief producers in the ocean. Chief producers in the ocean are always diatoms. They are what, ma? Diatoms which belong to chrysophytes of protists. Red tides are formed by dinoflagellates. What is that dinoflagellate? Goniolax. 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 Here, just a minute. Yes, red tides are caused by goniolax. By their cell proliferation or their cell division, they will release an enzyme or a toxin called as saxitoxin. This is toxic to fishes, which is present in the oceans and seas. It will kill the life in the oceans, and that is how the sea appears red, and because of their proliferation and because of the release of this toxin, the sea appears red. That causes red tides in the ocean and sea. So, yes, B is option 4. B is option what, beta? 4. Next, mixotrophic nutrition is seen by euglenoids. Whenever light is present, whenever sunlight is present, euglenoids conduct photosynthesis. In the absence of sunlight, they act as saprophytes. They act as what, ma? Saprophytes. During the presence of sunlight or whenever light is present, they are photosynthetic. They are photosynthetic. In the absence of sunlight, whenever they are deprived of sunlight, they are heterotrophic and they conduct which mode of nutrition ma? Saprophytic mode of nutrition. They conduct saprophytic mode of nutrition. Clear? So, yes, C is 1. Plasmodium is formed by slime molds. Slime molds, whenever they have favorable conditions, they will extend their feet and increase in their surface area, which is called as plasmodium. During unfavorable conditions, they will form fruiting bodies. Clear ma? So, yes, D is 3. What will be our option? A 2, B 4, C 1 and D 3. A is the correct answer. Next question, if we see, again column 1 and column 2, where here archaebacterial types and eubacteria are given, which is nothing but monerans are provided. Monerans, here we need to identify their habitat. So, if you look here, halophiles which live in salty areas, option 4. Thermoacidophiles which live in hot springs and they can also survive in low pH. Methanogens, they live in the gut of ruminants and they are responsible for the release of biogas. And cyanobacteria, which is eubacteria, also called as blue-green algae. So, yes, this is a prokaryotic cell. Cyanobacteria lives in aquatic environment. Some examples of cyanobacteria includes nostoc, Alocera, Anabina. Clear? Yes. So, our option will be A4, B1, C3 and D2. A is the correct answer. Next. Here if you see column 1 and column 2, saprophytic mode of nutrition includes decomposition of dead and decaying organisms, option 2. Parasite means the one which is living on the living plants and animals, that is 3. Next, lichens, symbiotic association between algae and fungi is called as what ma? Lichens. Mycorrhiza, which is a symbiotic association between fungi and roots of higher plants. We have discussed it in gymnosperms also. Symbiotic association between fungi and roots of higher plants. Example is Pinus, wherein it has taproot system. And fungi forms a web around this root system, so that the roots can be extended far into the soil. They can absorb more water and minerals. By increasing the surface area. This is the benefit of the association between roots of Pinus and fungi. Clear beta? So, yes, fungal association with roots you will see it in Pinus. In cycles of gymnosperms you will see the association of BGA, which is helpful for nitrogen fixation. Clear? Wherever possible, it is very much good and beneficial that we are recalling all the information so that it will be in the mind. Clear? A2, B3, C4 and D1. Option A is the correct answer. Exercise each objective in such a way that you will recall the information completely, where you will recall each and every inch of the information. That is the way where you need to exercise the objective, not just looking into the question and marking out the correct answer. Clear beta? Match the following and choose the correct combination from the given options. Saprophytic protists include slime molds. Golden algae, desmites, which belong to chrysophytes. Malarial parasite, plasmodium, which come under sporozoans, of protozoan, right? Sleeping sickness is caused by trypanosoma, which is a flagellated protozoan, Yes ma. So, yes, A is 4, B 3, C 2 and D 1. Option C is the correct answer. Next question if you see. Which of the following is mismatched for protozoan group and its example he is saying. So yes, amoeboid protozoan, example is Entamoeba histolytica, correct. Next, flagellated protozoan, Trypanosoma, correct. Ciliated, Paramecium, true. Sporozoan includes Plasmodium, not Goniolax. Goniolax is a dinoflagellate. Goniolax is a dinoflagellate which causes red tides. Because of its cell proliferation. So, what is a sporozoan? Sporozoan is a non-motile Plasmodium, which is a malarial parasite. So, what is a mismatched pair here? Option D is the answer. Which one of the following? Again, incorrectly matched pair he is seeing. Look out properly, correct or incorrect? What is he asking to? Phycomycetes. Now, you tell me Phycomycetes, Mucor and Albugo, true. Ascomycetes, Penicillium aspergillus, correct. Basidiomycetes, Puccinia and Agaricus, true. Deuteromycetes, Eustylago, Colatotrichum. If you recall the mnemonic for remembering the examples of Deuteromycetes, Colatotrichum, Alternaria, Trichoderma. These are the examples of Deuteromycetes, which is imperfect fungi. Eustylago belongs to Basidiomycetes. Eustylago belongs to what beta? Basidiomycetes, not Deuteromycetes. So, incorrectly matched pair is D. Next question. Here again incorrect match he is asking about. Morels and truffles. Morels and truffles belongs to Ascomycetes. Morels and truffles belongs to Ascomycetes, not Phycomycetes. We got the option, but then we look into the other options too. Puffballs and mushrooms, Basidiomycetes. Bread mold, which is nothing but Rhizopus. Rhizopus is commonly called as what ma? Bread mold. Rhizopus and Mucor, Phycomycetes. Claviceps and Neurospora, Ascomycetes. So, our option here is A. Next, which one of the following? Again, incorrectly matched. Phycomycetes, Mucor, Albugo, true. Ascomycetes, Penicillium and Aspergillus, correct. Basidiomycetes, Puccinia and Agaricus, true. Deuteromycetes, Eustylago, Colatotrichum. I think same objective is repeated. So, our answer will be D. Next question. Select the incorrect match. So, yes, here again the same objective is repeated. So, we will go for the next question. Select the mismatch. Here the discovery, the scientist name is given and what did they discover. W.M. Stanley, he crystallized the virus. W.M. Stanley did what ma? He crystallized the virus. Yes, A is true. D.J. Ivanovsky coined the term virus, correct. M.W. Bajering called the extract of infected plants as contagium vivum fluidum, true. He called the infection or the infected plant leaving fluid as contagium vivum fluidum, true. D, none of the above. Option D is correct because all the above statements are true. Next, match the following 1 and 2, column 1 and 2, wherein Phycomycetes is also called as algal fungi, Ascomycetes is also known as sac fungi, Basidiomycetes is said to be bracket fungi and Deuteromycetes fungi imperfecti because no fungi which belongs to the class Deuteromycetes conducts sexual reproduction. So, if you look into the options beta, A is 2, B 1, C 4, D 3, sorry. Excuse me, once again we will see A2, B1, C4, D3. Yes. So, A is the correct answer. Next question. Yeah. Match column 1 and column 2, select the correct option. Edible delicacies which include morels and truffles. So this is option 4. Experimental genetics are conducted on neurospora. Neurospora is mostly used to conduct what? Experimental genetics. It is mostly used in the laboratories. Source of antibiotics, penicillium and streptomyces, wherein penicillium is a fungi, belongs to Ascomycetes. It is a fungi, belongs to Ascomycetes. Streptomyces is a bacteria which is a prokaryote. Clear ma? So yes, source of antibiotic, it is option 1. Rust and smut. Rust and smut is caused by Puccinia and Ustilago, which causes what ma? Ustilago causes smut disease. Ustilago causes what ma? Smut disease, and Puccinia causes wheat rust. It causes what beta? Wheat rust. So here D is option 3. So now you tell me what is the correct option. A4, B2, C1, A4, B2, C1, D3. Option C is the correct answer. Next question. Next question, if we look into, match column 1 and column 2 and select the correct option for the given codes. So here if you see Monera includes Bacillus and Nostoc, where Bacillus is rod bacteria, Nostoc is a blue-green algae, belongs to cyanobacteria, which is option 2. Next, Protista, if you see Euglena trypanosoma. Euglena belongs to chrysophytes, which conducts mixotrophic nutrition. Trypanosoma is a flagellated protozoan, belongs to Protista. So this is option 3. Fungi, Mucor and Penicillium. Mucor belongs to what class of fungi beta? Phycomycetes. Penicillium belongs to Ascomycetes. This is option 4. Plantae, Cuscuta and Solanum. Cuscuta is a parasitic plant. Solanum belongs to the family Solanaceae. Next, Animalia, Felis and Panthera, option 5. So if you look into the options 2, 3, 4, 1 and 5, option A is the correct answer. Next question beta, next question. Match column 1 and column 2 and select the correct option from the given columns, right? So this is the last question. Stay focused. Plant virus. Plant virus is tobacco mosaic virus, option 4, which possess single stranded RNA. This possess what ma? Single stranded RNA. Animal virus. Animal virus includes smallpox. Animal virus include what? Smallpox, which contains DNA. Clear? Next, viroids. Viroids are nothing but those viruses without protein coat. No protein coat. Virus with their coats off. Clear? They just has the genetic material and they are less in size when compared to, their molecular weight is less when compared to virus. For example, potato spindle tuber disease. They also contain single stranded RNA. Clear? So viroid is option 2. Prion. Prion is nothing but abnormally folded protein. Abnormally folded protein. Abnormally folded protein. This causes mad cow disease, which is also called as bovine spongiform encephalopathy, and its human variant is C.R. Jacob disease. Its human variant is C.R. Jacob disease, which affects nerve cells specially. It affects what ma? Nerve cells specially. Clear? So yes, D is option 1. So now if we look into the optional sequence, A is 4, B is 3, C is 2 and D is 1. A is the correct answer. So yes, with this we have completed match the following type of questions from this chapter. The main motto to do this objective oriented sessions is you can recall all the concepts easily, at the same time you can complete your objective practice as well. So yes, these sessions, I feel these sessions are very much helpful to you. Yes, in the next session I will come up with assertion, reasoning and statement based questions from this chapter. Thank you.